She's saying my name over and over again. It was time that I did a video on her, and I hadn't done a video on her in a long time.
Well, Daisy, Materna keeps saying my name over and over and over again for no reason.
And those that are upset by that, that's on you, okay? You're not in my shoes. You don't know the headaches that she has caused me with all the stuff
I don't really
that
want
was
to.
going on.
I don't even want to learn this part.
And how she comes in peace.
I just want to get to
out.
Satan.
To explain that to me. But now we around if you're not following me around. Me. So how does she know that I'm stalking? Somebody sent me a message. Yeah. Just like when you have, if you can't understand, it's because I want to address something with Pam. Because if Don Stakes was the one, Izzy, and she's out of her.
A year ago.
And you call her a Nazi hunter, and you're not even.
I called her a Nazi hunter a year ago, last November.
Okay.
What does that have to do with anything today, Daisy?
Well, it's just.
Why are you sending messages between you and her that happened? Lots of messages about her.
Pay attention, so it doesn't matter.
Okay, it's still a year ago.
Yesterday, first question. So the first question is, why am I doing it? Because she's running up saying, and the shows that had nothing to do with her or me. She likes to spread these false narratives about MAGA Todd for over 4 years. The second question is, yes, you called her a Nazi hunter, and just in a video told you no. And then I'm going to read the comments because I want to address something with Pam. Because if Don Stakes was the one saying about the anal beads and talking about Pam, I would like to speak to Pam about that. Come on up, Tamara. Tina Piazza, what is this? Let's roll. I'm not into hanging out with trash in this can. I thought me and you just had a civil conversation. What happened? Piazza, can you explain to me? I did not bring up your name since we had that conversation. Go ahead.
So my question is this. Why did you decide at the end of your stroke to say, oh, and Tamara, if you want to continue running your mouth, we got all these messages from you as well. That's all I'm asking you.
And I'm going to answer that. Well, Tamara, if you don't think that I see your comments about me, I am not me. And
things and said bad things about your brother.
Answer it, and I'm sorry for the people down at the bottom that I have to repeat myself. Let me ask you a question. Do you think Julie is off the wall?
No.
When does the other part start?
All of us have been making up that saying, living in a van down by the river. You know. Oh, yeah. Were you vile and evil towards Judy during the new match?
I didn't say
you to put out the proof and get me and this whole, bullshit persona that. And we heard it.
Don Stakes. All will get a chance to speak.
To the diabetic bowl. A couple days ago, a couple months ago. I want to also remind. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to sound like a freaking demanding person. I respect you and I expect you to take care of this bullshit with him. He gets a hard-on over every goddamn picture, and he sits there and brags, oh, I made him. I love him. Now, how can you sit there and say this is okay? You are a good woman and a good mother. How can you sit there and say it's okay that this piece of trash is trying to destroy your character?
Your hate for Matt is...
Oh, I want to know. How can you sit there and say it's okay for this piece of trash to destroy your good character and that it doesn't matter? It's fine. Because you don't owe anybody anything. Val, you have a good character. You're a good mother. You need to tell him he needs to get his fucking shit straight. That's why I'm so angry with you. Do you not get it? Do you not understand why I've been so pissed off at you for months? Why are you letting this little goddamn weasel make everybody think that you have this thing going on with him? That's why I'm mad at you. That's why I disrespect you right now. Take care of it.
Control.
Yes, you can. Yes, you don't even play that with me, Val.
I thought you were going to be calm.
I'm just saying, that's why I'm so mad at you. Don't say you cannot control. Because you can block his ass, get rid of him, never talk to him again, and let everybody know that he's a piece of shit.
Let's go on that one day, but let's
all right, yeah, whatever.
Next to you say hello. We will.
Hey, Val, how you doing?
Hi.
I really don't know you or Gretel, but welcome. Thank you for welcoming me into your broadcast. I want to thank you all for doing a lot of us a favor on the other side of Zoom. And a lot of you guys over here, I don't really know a lot of y'all over here. I'm DJ KK, Texas Scoper. Vicious Kind does not like me. I'll just tell you that right now. So if you're a friend of hers or whatever, whatever. I will remind you that
if there's a lot of people that don't like each other, so you're in the right place.
Well, here's the thing. You know what the weird thing is, Val, is that I really don't give a damn about this app. I like to play music. I like to have fun scopes. I go to the casino. I do fun scopes with my limousine and private aviation service. And people get upset about that. I'm a single guy. I live in Texas. I do a lot of things that I want to do. Vicious Kind, I want to remind you that if you're on her side and you decide to go against her or go with someone else that she doesn't like, she will turn on you in a heartbeat. So will 33 and Matt. I want to also remind people, if you listen to Matt's scope that he did 4 hours ago that I rescoped, that was scripted just from 33. He sounds like 33 now. He acts like 33 now. Now, listen, Greta, I don't know who you are.
Unfortunately, I don't think I can see the comments on the scope. On this snag. Now, maybe somebody screen recorded, but I think this is audio only.
Off topic here, because
I don't want to get I don't want to get too far off topic because I came in kind of late, but I just want to thank you guys for taking over Vicious Kind and Matt, because we really didn't want them on our side anymore anyways. And we were really getting tired of them, and I feel like y'all are kind of welcoming them, even if it's not a warm welcome. You're kind of just letting them come over to your side, and we really appreciate that, because
I don't play sides, so
unfortunately it's happening. It's happening.
KK, no, Vicious and Matt are not my friends.
Okay,
don't get that screwed up.
I guess he's talking to me.
No, he's talking to me.
It's not about sides. Texas Scope, as you see, there's people in here that Facebook, Periscope, it's all entwined at this moment.
It's sad because there's so many other things in the world that are going on that we should be talking about instead of this. I mean, you guys are talking about things that happened a couple of days ago, a couple of months ago, even some of our group a couple of months. You want to bring me down? That's fine, and I'll leave. But here's my point.
All right, I'm going to bring you down because
please do.
That wants to stay on top.
I just want to thank you. Thank you for taking over Vicious. Thank you, because we don't want her no more. Or Matt. Thank you.
All right, I'm going to go, Daisy.
Wait, come up, because somebody wants to ask you something.
I'm not talking to any guy. She called me a drunk bitch the other night. Fuck her.
Well, there goes that. Okay. All will get a chance to speak.
To the diabetic boulder that was just up here, he's a insane fucking maniac. Vicious doesn't want to be with you, diabetic boulder.
Who owns his own business, yes, and has for many years. has done a lot more with his life than, I mean, regardless of the mistakes, than Vicious or Claude have combined.
So she's happy. So
I don't even know who he is.
Diabetic boulder, you're welcome. You're welcome. You said thank you, and I'm saying you're welcome. So good. Have a good life. You know, have a good life with your trashy fucking friends like Don Stakes and Lynn. Have a good life, buddy. And why is Gretel up here like scolding you like she's your grandmother or something? Are you gonna let her trash me like that up here?
I'm gonna let her speak. Yes, I will let her speak.
So, feel about me is what she was just saying. Because
Matt, if I felt that way about you when this whole thing started, I would have continued to never speak to you.
Why don't you tell Gretel a story that maybe Gretel didn't hear that?
Listen to the way Matt openly manipulates and try to work Daisy. I mean, it's so obvious. It's you know, kind of gross.
Story when you I think you were on my scope that one day. Why don't you tell her about the real Matt?
Yeah, we know the real Matt. Believe me.
Do we have enough time?
Why not?
Well,
let's let Gretel know. Let Gretel know what I did.
Well,
I mean, apparently Gretel doesn't know me too well. You know,
it is my decision. When the time will come, folks. Just put it that way.
But tell Gretel.
Well, let me say.
Wow.
Oh my God! I knew it was going to happen.
You didn't see him up there?
Well, yeah, but he needs to let me talk.
Yeah,
not even talking to him. I'm talking about.
Let her talk first.
I'm talking.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm talking about Anitra. The other night, Vicious was calling her a bitch, a dirty bitch. I went into Vicious scope, that was Zoom, and I said, Vicious, you owe Anitra an apology for calling her that. And you know what Anitra said to me? Shut the fuck up, you dumb bitch. You dumb, drunk bitch.
First of all, it was not me.
Fuck you,
They
Anitra.
called you a drunk bitch.
That's because
it
you
was
are.
other people in the fucking comments that called you a drunk bitch. I told you that you didn't know what the fuck was going on, just to stop it. That's what I said. Everybody else called you a drunk bitch. Hey, Tamara, since we want to bring up old shit, is it okay? Is it all right for you to say that my stepfather didn't matter when he died because he was my stepfather? Is that okay?
Exactly.
Since you want to bring up old shit, is that okay? Is it okay for you to talk about Shauna only having one fucking kidney? Is it okay for you to bring up shit? You brought up old shit about fucking the alien bitch, and then other shit about other people who I'm not gonna fucking mention. But it's okay for you to do shit, but then you expect others not to fucking talk about old shit when people bring it up. You are a fucking hypocrite.
And then I'll say about thanks for taking.
A stupid fucking bitch. And my stepdad fucking mattered. Fuck you.
Well, she asked to come up, and then she left. And then I'll say about thanks for taking KK's DJ off because he just lied. Said I don't even know you. No, he was on Linscope for hours talking about me. The truth was, I didn't know him until then. So do you see how he comes in, tries to? I'm just going to do this. I'm going to say this about this person. We don't want them on our side. These sick people think that it's sides. Well, it's not sides, and it's people need to start making their own judgment of people individually without making it based on who comes into their scopes, who comes into their beams, or who they comment with back and forth. That does not make them on somebody's team. No. There's people that I assume.
She's back. She's back.
pervert Abe this. Calling CPS is not a felony. I don't call CPS unless I have a reason to. And I have never called CPS on NJ Turner, ever. Or anyone on this box. So continue to lie, because as you sit on the couch without showering for days, you might want to clean that earring out of that ear, because it might get infected. It looks like it's been in there for a while. But while you do that with your gang of hoodlums, you might want to let your, because I don't know if you have a physician wife or not. I have no idea. But you might want to let her know the lies you are propounding on the internet and the accusations you are making on the internet. Because what? You don't like someone? Yeah, I have that too, see, Abe. I have the very beginning when you jumped into this and started screaming my name and how much you hate me. Well, I can't help it if you hate me, Abe. I can't help it. But you're a pervert.
Wow.
Because you lied about a child and said her mother did something she didn't do. Pervert Abe. Okay, y'all go on over to Pam's. I think she's going to rescope Tina's lies. So, yeah, you know, Abe wanted to jump in this. He got big boy mad. Big boy mad when I said no threat was made to him. Then I'm in this with 33 and that with 33. No, I just listened. And there was no threat made. And I listened to this box, hit the button, and they accuse everybody of talking behind the scenes. No, Abe, your QAnon paranoia might be getting to you. But I didn't post a provocative picture of my daughter in a thong, Abe. That's a lie. So everybody go on over to Pam. She's going to go live. I've got to run to the store. We don't have like a big... No, they weren't blocked by me. None of them are blocked by me.
I'm
None
blocked.
of them.
Yes, I'm blocked.
And that's how I see everything they say.
No, it's not. You have trolls.
All right, Pam's going to go live because apparently she listened to all that.
Oh, boy.
Oh, well, she's not. But guess what? I have nothing to say to her either, as she lied, unless she wants to come on and say she lied. And that the police officer never told her that. And she proceeded to use my daughter's full name and let perverts like Don Stakes and everybody else think it was funny and think it was okay. Unless she wants to apologize, I have nothing else to say to her. And for all the lies that she has said over and over and over again.
She's got us all blocked.
Okay,
probably.
But Matt, hey, I think Pam's going live. I think she's gonna replay that because she wants me to hear some things that they said. Talk to her.
She changed her handle. I'll put it in the IG.
Matt, hey, I think Pam's going live.
Hey there.
Hey.
Unreal, huh?
Little advice for everyone.
Uh-huh.
With this woman, you need to manage your reaction. I mean, she's clearly not right in the head. Does things and then denies doing them, and I mean, there's no danger there. I mean, she needs a psych eval.
Yes.
And you know, her threats and name calling is meaningless to me because her opinions are meaningful to no one.
Right.
So, yeah. Anyway,
well,
I'm just saying if you get drunk, huh?
I just think it's, you know, she's insane. She
Yeah,
won't
she is.
stop. She goes further and further. I mean, now you saw the titles.
Yeah, I saw 'em. Yeah. It's just not boding well for her.
No, it's not.
But it wasn't for Claude either, and I'm afraid neither one of them know how to stop, and they're going to keep going until some type of damage is done.
Well, at that point, damage is done, and it becomes a legal matter. So until then, it's just gossip and misrepresentation and character assassination.
But is it, if it's an attorney, someone out on the internet speaking about professional businesses and professional licenses incorrectly and
Well,
purposely?
yeah, I mean, especially any threat to my wife.
Yes.
During this time where she's caring for the needs of this community
I mean,
in a
exactly.
coronavirus environment.
Exactly.
She's insane. I mean, your wife is as important right now as a first responder.
Yes.
She is considered a first responder
Yes.
by the president.
Yeah.
And for her to come out and openly attack
Right.
is insane.
It is.
Yeah.
It's
She
terrible.
is dangerous. She would do this. She's dangerous.
Well, she is, but I will throw every resource I have to legally destroy anyone who harms my wife.
Yes.
Amen to that. That's right, Abe.
So I mean, I will not stop until there's damage done. If there's any damage done to her and it's financial, oh boy, she's not going to look good attacking my wife, who's an innocent bystander in all of this.
Not only that, but you had requested that she leave your wife out of this.
Yes, I did.
You did it publicly, openly, and loudly. She knows what that means.
Were there not pictures of her daughter?
There were pictures of her daughter. Yes, she was in a bikini.
Okay.
Yep. No, you're right.
I mean, and you know,
I would not find that at all provocative.
It was not. You were repeating what you saw because of the conversation that she had.
Right. So, I mean, she's meaningless, but until she becomes dangerous, it's just gossip, and I'm managing my own reactions. I do not like her at all.
Right.
I think she's a menace and a shit stirrer, and she's disruptive to families, as she's just demonstrated here again today. And, I will go into her background if this continues, and I will find out all of those people that she's had children taken away from.
That's what I want to know.
Yeah.
I mean, I will spare no expense to destroy her.
Right.
So, and I've got a significant amount of resources. So, just back off, Materna. And
everybody's asked nicely. Nobody was even looking at you.
Yeah.
I have my own problems going on with an insane drug abuser. We don't want you involved in any of this.
Nope.
You're welcome to turn everything sexual if you want to, but this has nothing to do with that. This man has slandered people's names, and he has told me and one other person privately that he intends to seek these people out off of the internet, which means drive to their homes. So, I mean, go away, Materna. Go away.
Please go away. She came after me only because I'm friends with NJ to try to intimidate me off this app, and I never even mentioned her.
Well, it seems to me like it's because NJ's got a lot of damning evidence on her.
Right.
I mean, there's no way of denying, first off, that you made that child's profile. And second off, that you have been coaxing people behind the scenes to call authorities on people.
Yes, she has.
That is a felony if it's a false accusation. It most certainly
was false.
Then it most certainly is a felony.
Of course you don't want Claude at your home.
Nope.
So, twist away.
I'm so sorry, Abe.
Bullshitter.
sorry that she's doing this to you, Abe. You're a very nice, decent guy. And it just outrages me, and I know many others, what she's doing.
Is she continuing with this bullshit?
Yes.
Yes, she's continuing. She's doubling down.
She just did a video on you, Abe.
Counselor Materna, I'm issuing a cease and desist. I will never mention your name again. You bring mine up, and you're toying with trouble. And that's all I'm going to say on that matter. I'm done.
Well, you need to be aware that basically what she was insinuating was now that your wife, a medical professional, if she's actually got her medical license, she made sure to say that multiple times, is married to an old man pedo.
Right. This is brand new.
Now, how does that go over if that rumor gets started?
Well, yeah, that's
bad. Just like saying that just like Pam saying that I am a part of a child trafficking ring.
Yeah, she's saying
based on my father's, Masonic history.
Well, people know me. People know me in my community. People know my community.
So you think that I should just play it?
Yeah.
I should probably put another title on it, though.
It's an ugly and false accusation. I will not sue for slander until there's damages. I served on a trial as the foreman in a case of slander.
I'll make up the title now, dude.
The man who was victimized.
Lyin and Kerry are about to go ape shit.
I know.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. But the thing is, Materna doesn't have that kind of money to pay.
Well, there are other ways. Not physically. That's not a physical threat.
Right.
I will investigate.
Well, now Pam is talking about you.
What is that thing?
Hey,
You are nothing but the white dog on the chicken shit.
Yeah.
Is that your thing, Judy? Yes.
Yeah, well, you know what? Miss Tina needs to stop
Tina.
right now. And let's review Miss Tina for Mr. Abe. Because Miss Tina did a stuff yesterday. She was saying that she was the reason Hillary, thank you, the white dog. She was saying the reason that Hillary said we were deplorable. Henry the Rooster, yes. She said the reason that Hillary said we were all deplorable was because of the way we act and the things we say. Oh, darling. Are you aware you burned the Book of Mormon?
I sure am. Sure am.
Are you aware about it?
Okay, yeah, so she's just rescoping the Pam scope. So you don't think I should wait till this is done, Maddie?
You want to say, you're sitting there with all your glory. And I'm laughing. You laughing at the end of these things. And you calling us people.
They got Materna's camera flip. Of course, NJ has it as her.
You mean the truth?
Her avatar already. It happened, what, 5 minutes ago?
You really think, Mr. Abe, Dave, Tina, you all sent out tattoos.
It's funny to think about a 70-year-old lady with tattoos. I can't help it.
Yeah.
That's funny to me.
You say you don't talk to children, you don't talk to anybody.
Hey, Shoefly. Hey, Misty. How you doing, darling?
Well,
Firefighter. Dude, no, we're going to play a scope. Or do you think I should wait? Should I wait till this is done? We're voting on it.
Don't do that. You know, my daughter.
Like, Pam is doing her thing, and she's rescoping Pam. So should we just wait till this dies down and then do it? Because it has to do with Lyin and Kerry. So they're not going to pay attention until Pam's done with her shit. You see what I'm saying? I'm well, thank you. How are you? Yeah, so do you think that I should do it? Because she will rescope mine instead of Pam's. So should I just take that route?
Tell me again how you don't stalk people, how you don't share pictures of children, how you don't make fun of people, because you were talking about how you're making fun of the way that with great grandmother, and yet you did that to my daughter for what, 2 hours? You thought that was fun, calling her all those names and things, didn't you? And you know what? She's got nothing to do.
I got all night to play whatever I know. Did you watch Designated Survivor? You didn't answer me, or I didn't see the answer. They sure as hell can't stand when Pam does that accent. It's fucking hilarious. I know, right?
That have gone on, and yes, she did. Yes, she did, Karen. She showed everybody, and she told Jay to take his pick, along with the fact that she turned those photos over to Jay. We know that because that came right out of her own. My gosh. And you know,
Lynn hates it whenever I do her accent, too. She said, I have a class. I have a Southern class to mine. And when she does my voice, she does it like a redneck, like a uneducated Southerner. But I have a classy tone to my Southern accent. You're only on episode 3, though? Dude, I'm in season 2, like halfway through.
Has Satan's picture. Yes. Yeah. And the first time, oh, hey. And then you'll say we committed a felony because we called the people.
Pam doesn't usually do long lives? Okay.
Yeah. I do beg to differ with you. I hope that you have some, because you see, Miss Karen Turner is an attorney. Let me explain something to you for her. I will do that right here. I will actually speak for her. And she doesn't have to write me a scope. She doesn't have to write me a script.
See, you guys can hear it way better whenever I turn my mic off. Listen.
And you know what, Mr. Abe? I was in law enforcement for 15 damn years, and I know every criminality, and I know what Miss Tina did today, calling and telling me she was going to kill me and having a recording of that. That's just going to cinch this deal and lock her up. She's going to hear nothing but clink, clink very soon. And it won't take my police department very long. I did go by my substation, and sadly, they are closed right now. But they may be reopening on Monday morning, and or I may have to have an officer actually come to my home. But I beg to differ with you. I'm not going to waste resources on the road to have them come to my house. And yes, Miss Tina, you might want to be calling 911 right now and just turn yourself out. Just turn yourself in. Maybe you better be taking
that accent is amazing.
Because your phone company will have
she's back?
the records, darling, and they'll have those records within 5 minutes of listening to your recording saying you're coming to kill me, you know. So anyway, where was I? Oh, about Miss Materna, or about an attorney. We have an attorney in our family as well. Well, our family is
firefighter. Duh. This is Lynn Scope. On the right-hand side, it says Dusty Lyin Lynn Chat. Come on, get with the program, firefighter.
Handle this case and for the meager amounts of whatever it costs him filing fees. We've already spoke to him because you see, y'all think you're so smart, Mr. Abel. You just set yourself way up, didn't you? You should double think about what you're saying and when you're saying it and calling people liars. You see, and saying that we slandered or libeled someone. Oh no, darling. We have everything in our basket. See, that's what you people didn't understand, that I tried to explain to you. I tried to explain to you, people over there, when you decided to drag us in. See, we don't play. This isn't a game to us.
Oh no, they'll find out. Don't you worry, darling. You don't have to tell him anything, firefighter. As you will learn, they have their own people. We don't have to do really any work. I'm just saying. Yeah, you got to work on your wrecking game. But man, other than that, we don't got to do much. I do all the technological shit.
Okay? You see, Mr. Abe, we don't play. This isn't a game to us. This is real life. Let me say that again.
I know, firefighter. You're always with us, darling.
It's not a game. This is real life because the accusation started long ago. Slander. liable. Stories were told.
She said slander, libel. Oh my God! If I wasn't a fan of Pam before, I surely am now.
How about Miss Gina now? How about her?
I don't even know her.
my little partner in hiding, and so, you know what, Miss Tina Piazza, you are not wanted here. Well, you are wanted now, but you're not wanted here. So, you can just go, darling, because I have no interest in anything that you have to say. I'm sorry. I cannot have someone that I have legal and criminal charges in my scope. Goodbye. So, anyway, that silly girl, whatever made her think she could come in here and speak. So anyway, what was I saying about the chicken? Oh no, we were talking about that. So you see, Mr. Ed, one of the problems that we have up until this date was that the interesting thing was what we said to the person on the phone, Miss Tina. Your chicken's cluck cluck, little Henry there. We said, guess what? We're going to go live and play this. And I say, Jim, let's do that in about 2 minutes, 2 or 3 minutes. Give me 5 minutes. I'll go to the bathroom and then we'll run this. We'll play this for everybody to hear. So we counted the minutes down to see from the time I got the phone call to the time of when she got impatient and wanted to cover her tracks. Oh, darling, you can't cover your tracks, darling. You can't. You can't cover your tracks. You see?
I'm over here laughing.
You went live. As soon as you could, you went live. You waited for us to come on, and we didn't come on, and you were so disappointed. So you had to come on and start trashing us some more, didn't you, darling?
Is she in Arizona?
Yes.
Seriously,
see, I
needs
don't
to
do
check
first
on her.
date, Wanderly, because
I'm not kidding.
using somebody's, using a fake name and a fake profile, it just doesn't work for me today. So if you want to come in, Mr. Ed.
See, I can't go in anybody's scope. It's because it's always my first day, and I always get blocked.
What you should go back to and what you said today is you don't know histories. And that might fare you well, sir. Because all my Miss Materna will have to do is come up with filing fees and yes, you did, Karen. But it's just a meager little filing.
She does do a really good job, doesn't she?
Mr. A. For slander, for libel, the things you have said about her.
Slander, libel.
Oh my heavens! I just cannot come to grips with this, at all. Y'all need to be a little bit more.
No, I'm talking about, they see me come in, they see I'm a first dayer, and then they block me. It isn't about behavior, darling.
Now, Miss Karen, are you ready? We're going to play this, but I'm not going to play it, Miss Karen, all the way through.
Oh, Tina's a bigger hypocrite than anybody that I've ever seen. I'm just saying.
When it gets interesting is when we get Abe up there. So is that okay with you, Karen? If we just start from when she got Abe up there? Huh? Oh my goodness, girl. Can we, Miss Tina called and threatened to kill me. Okay, so I think we'll let me see if I can get this, hold on just a minute. Oh, there's Miss Karen. Okay.
I guess she doesn't realize that it kind of alleviates her feeling like she's threatened at all when she doesn't call the police and she gets on Periscope. I mean, does she realize that? Does she realize that?
Are you talking about Lyin, Kerry?
What the pervert said
about, I kind of find it funny that Kerry is so fragile, but yet comes right back to Periscope and doing the same thing that caused her to fucking try to kill herself in the first place, right?
Slandered, and I told them there's numerous scopes of me telling them me and my children are protected.
Well, it's always my first day. And there's a lot of people that block first dayers. And it's always my first day.
Exactly. And you know it's a good thing for Tina thinks she's got so much money because we can just grab that. You know, my daughter and her friend, I mean, they are going to sit down and look at everything and try and find value.
Well, it's not about the money to me. What it's about is this.
Well, it does become about the money.
What it's about is this. Everything had ended. Everything had ended.
And it's not a celebrity. There's no such thing as celebrity on Periscope. But I like to say that is the goal for a lot of people here is to try to become a celebrity, which is why I have my VMZ.
And so what did they do? They took it, they put my name in it, and they have been on this box for a solid month.
Oh, I know, but look
saying
at
that I'm a child doctor, I'm this, I'm that.
Well, you and I, because we're a team, I guess. We're a team. But, I mean, look at the tattoo. Look at the burning of the book. Look at what they've said about my church. Look at the
and we have the time.
Look, I can say whatever I want to about the Mormon church. That's not directed at her. She doesn't even seem to be a real Mormon. She doesn't know half of her beliefs. She's insane.
Telling people that was my side. Those poor people over on Essie, they must be getting hell by now.
Well, the other thing is, disgusting pervert Abe thought it was funny to laugh about anal beads with his pants. And then he says that pervert comment about a child in a song and accuses me of doing it.
Yes, exactly, Karen. And these are the things, Mr. Abe. You may not be a man of wealth, but I'm going to tell you every penny is going to be spent well, and it's going to be spent on my grandchildren.
I mean, they think I'm playing it. I've told them, I've asked them, and just like Don Stakes, I said, stop. Guess what he said? He didn't have to.
That's right. He said he didn't have to.
Okay.
That's right. He said he didn't have to.
I can't wait for her to see Dawn.
And Miss Tina said she was going to take all the paperwork and just wipe her ass with it. And that's great. That's great. But, honey, you better be showing up in court. Because, see, here's what happens right now. Karen, you correct me if I'm wrong. But in a civil litigation lawsuit, it is filed in the state where you reside, not where they reside.
That is correct. That is correct.
We can go bang, 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 bang. Y'all are going to get to come.
That is correct. And the injunction, I'm following it, and, it's what they wanted, I guess. I mean, and they say that it can't happen. It is off the internet, off social media, and off the internet until you appear.
Mm-hmm. This isn't cute anymore. See, it was kind of cute the way y'all were playing. You know, it was kind of cute. And I just sat back and I thought, they're so cute. Look at how cute they are. Because, see, they don't understand the Facebook people. They really don't.
Well, no, I never did it before. I never did it before because it was the Turners and it was craziness. But you've got so many people that they have involved now that, yes, I am doing it. Because... And then you got one saying we've lost a business contract, which is a lie that I have verified.
Yeah, it's a cesspool of fucking hypocrites.
She's a liar.
With many different accents. It's very weird.
I've talked with my sister. She's not spoken with anybody. She is lying.
All the suit.
Lyin knows all about lying.
Affidavit and say that is false, and this is how I know it is false.
Mm-hmm. And coming after children. But see, what we have going here is the death threat now. You see, the death threat. So
yeah, and just like, remember, I said it, the text I got, what was it, 2 Fridays ago?
Yeah.
Remember?
Oh, yes. Yes, I know. We've been patient, Karen. We have been patient, and we have warned them.
But they won't stop.
No, they won't stop. And they know. I mean, that's the mistakes they made trying to...
Probably the same person that sent me a death threat. Yeah. Probably the same person if I had to guess.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Right. Excuse me, just
because it's not true.
See, people that get real death threats don't come out here on this box and announce it.
That's why they were doing this to me.
Oh, is that right, Lynn?
Right.
And my children.
Right.
Not so much. No, it's not funny anymore. See, we got
As a matter of fact, my brother-in-law has already filed a complaint. It's called off for the file, I think. In case he keeps
go ahead
going.
and play it. Okay, well, this is, okay, I'll play it. I haven't heard the whole thing. Okay.
You see how Lynn says, I can't wait till they get in touch with Pam's family. Hopefully they can intervene. This is what she's doing to Nordic Mike, too. She said she was going to call the police so that they can tell his wife. Do you see?
Advertisement for some university or something. I believe it has more to do with half the dogs. And they called me and they said, we've worked with you. There are still 2 scholarships.
Oh, the sneaky rabbit says that she's going to get a drink. I know it happens whenever I drink. Let's not do that in Scope anymore, eh?
Needed that one-on-one relationship, especially with a professor. I didn't want to be in a huge class. So being able to have that was absolutely amazing to me. And I noticed that when I came to participate in the Student for a Day program, that they are like on it and ready to help you and they want to help you. And I feel as if I went to a bigger school, you might not have that kind of personal relationship. The opportunities Ryder has given me for professional development, my leadership development. Anyway, I just wanted to do a little plug. It's not a very good college, though. Ryder University. Yeah. How you doing? Well, I gotta say, last night, the things Materna said, I'll make this some positive. And it was very inappropriate. I almost got sick. She was on Daisy's scope. Did anybody happen to grab that scope? I know people are asking for it, but pretty disturbing, I must say, myself.
Well, it is Saturday night, Maddie. You can drink, I'll stay sober. I'll be the designated scoper. Instead of DD is DS.
Like she's saying about Don Steaks, which is a lie, by the way. And then Randy came in and said, oh, yes, that's very true. It's true, yes. So what Materna is saying is very true. Yeah.
Just like Designated Survivor, which is a really, really good show. Yes.
There's no country to say. And then, Randy's like, you shouldn't talk people's addresses where there's children, right? So then last night, she literally rescopes the Koviak video, right? Where he's out seeing my police station and then gives my address.
Okay, I don't know Koviak, but once again, she wants to tell me.
I could go for some scotch, though.
Quarantine Dave is laughing here with tears. Okay, I was very, very nauseated when I heard her not drunk in the meeting again last night about her daughter. And it was, oh my God, very, very sexually inappropriate. And people in the comments were like, stop talking about children like that. And these were allegations, Shamina, done. And then, like I said, Randy came in to schmooze it and make sure the lie was believed and said, yes, it's true. I've heard it myself, Dicey. Oh.
Okay, stop it right there for a second.
Stop it right there. I have to show this, too. I want you to see that Quarantine Dave, he says, I hope you can see that. God, I lost it. Dang, hold on. He says that you were, keep losing it. Gotta keep my finger on there. Look at that. He says you were drunk in the bank, Karen.
Oh.
I can do Crown. Crown and 7 sounds good.
I love it.
Ginger ale's better, though.
Yeah, so we don't know James Jacobiak or what. I think that's right. Jacobiak. I think that's
never spoken to him. One time I went into his live when I was accused of being attached to him before and said, please tell people you don't know me, and he did.
I'm starting to see that, Gina. I'm starting to put all that together. I mean, I wasn't there for any of that, but I can understand what you're saying.
Materna.
Yeah, yeah. You should stay away from. I should stay away from liquor because otherwise I'll have a repeat of what happened the other night. I'm gonna stick with beer and wine from now on. I tend to say like whatever the fuck I'm thinking, and it makes me realize that I actually do have a filter in real life. Like every day, I'm always like, I don't have a filter. That's why everybody's so offended. But then after I drank, I was like, yep, I have a big filter, a way bigger filter than I ever thought. You got the crown? I'm there.
But I'm very concerned as to why it's only daughters with that group. Has anyone else noticed that? Only with daughters.
Wait, stop that right there. And I have said this numerous times, just like it's not me with daughters, it's y'all that have only used my daughters. If you did it to my sons, I'd be saying my sons. You sick fucks. Now go ahead.
Thank you. I have sons too, so it's very, very disconcerting to me. And how they weaponize their daughters, let alone agencies, right? But
wait, stop that right there. Stop that right there. Okay, weaponize my daughter when this sick fuck was the one that put my daughter in.
You thought I was hilarious? Well, at least there was one that thought it was a nice show. Fuck. I realized how big my filter fucking was, that's for sure.
Just like they showed my daughter's wedding pictures. Right. And they showed my granddaughters. And they spoke about my granddaughters.
And let me say this again.
You have beautiful children. I wouldn't be embarrassed to show my daughter's wedding pictures. I mean, you pay a lot for those. Why would you be embarrassed? I mean, I don't understand the big deals they're making.
Probably. Can we please not use children's names in here? I would appreciate that. Thank you. Because this is going to be going, and we don't want to be doing that, okay? Because we have a reason for doing this.
Wow, the sneaky fucking rabbit just said that I will be held responsible if Mike starts hunting people. Do you see this shit? What the fuck? What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that, you fucking sneaky rabbit?
Anybody have that? Oh, that's on the rooster again.
Oh, this is live.
Yes, indeed.
This is actually live.
How many ideas?
Oh, it's funny that we both said that at the same time.
Us rescope.
Yes, I'm rescoping the rescope of the scope.
They're saying that's all shit. Okay, good job, Henry.
Miss Lynn, can I give a shout out real quick?
Sure.
I would just like to give a shout out to all of the mental health professionals and the orderlies that have to go into these mental facilities every day and put up with this type of behavior from people like Pam Turner, because that must be stressful coming home. So a shout out to any of you guys watching.
No, I don't remember.
Extremely. Thank you.
Disgusting pervert Abe. Now go ahead.
She's talking about Nordic Mike. What a fucking bitch. Fucking sneaky rabbit, Allison, you fucking asshole. Divided we fall, divided we stand. Fucking blonde, fucking frizzy bitch.
Yeah, cute thing. So anyway, I'm a fucking amazing. I make rooster sounds now. Bill, you remember that lie, right? That I was making rooster sounds while I was on phone calls.
Is the fucking moderation on? Are you serious?
Oh, look, she tells on herself. She did tell on herself. Wait, stop that. I'm laughing. She absolutely told on herself.
Just told herself. Just told herself. When she makes these phone calls, people can hear those roosters.
I'm not sure if Bailey, not Bailey, Kathy Barker will see this. She's saying something about asking her for a receipt. I don't remember her asking me. That's why I didn't respond, Barker.
Okay. My rooster's saying that's all shit. Okay, good job, Henry. Why would they?
All right, I fixed it, so when I go live again, I won't have to worry about it. Sorry about that.
Right? Oh, Harry, you're adorable. Yeah, I make those sounds, by the way. They say make.
But Kathy Barker is not blocked. If she has any
Man, what
questions,
did I
she can
say?
come and ask.
Fuck.
Cute, right? So anyway.
He says drunk people tell no lies.
I have a feeling that maybe Satan has picked up the baton and is trying to run with it against Dave.
Yeah.
Because the coward knows he has no skills.
And, well, Materna.
And no cause.
Oh, wait, I got a moment. Let me. That should be.
Man, Materna did a camera flip today, and I was like, man, if this wasn't the worst time to ever do that.
Disgusting allegations you made on this. And, you know, you've made that on everyone. You and your little friend over there, the dog, you know. You've made serious allegations of women and men with your daughter. I don't understand that. I can't.
No, they're not allegations. They're not
using your
allegations at all. But go ahead.
And weaponize and push an agenda. Are you guys Antifa? I'm just asking because, like, it really appears to me that you're the Antifa attorney running around on this internet, giving other women on this internet little narratives and scripts to plot and plan and scheme to then have conservatives arrest.
Okay, raise your hand if I've ever given anybody
myself has been in this. Yeah, I remember that, right, guys? Hold on just a moment.
It really was like the worst thing she could have done today. And you know people were watching.
Proof that I've given people scripts.
Record this, darling.
Did I really say that? What did you do right before that? It must have been really good.
So Melly says again, oh yeah, Woof Woof played that recorded call for me. I was like, what?
When are you going back to work? It's already 7. Fuck.
Good job, Melly. You always so honest. Mm-hmm. I gotta turn that light up. Perfect stalking of a girl, of a daughter, right? Now, Perna's pushing that same narrative, don't you see?
Hey, Tina, why don't you tell me how you got my daughter's name?
So, oh yeah, we'll play a recording call from me. Oh, God, fuck her. But she doesn't record anyone, remember? She records everyone. Don't worry about it. It's all attention seeking. Oh, I just really want to know about that. Mm-hmm. And here is, again...
Yeah, there's really nothing I can do about that.
And here's Melly, supposed FBI chick sounded familiar. And,
hey, Steven.
Yep, that seems like Materna's agenda.
Looky there. Oh, disgusting pervert Abe.
Yeah, he's so cute. Adorable. And then to be so explicit. I think I can bring this closer to you. You know what I'm saying? It's extremely concerning to me. And so I do believe that they are Antifa running around.
Oh, look at good little Glay saying, Lynn, Fee says you're still obsessed. Lie. Glay, you're too old to be in this drama. How many fucking scopes did Glay do saying that he didn't want to be any part of this drama, but yet his old fucking ass is always in it?
They did indeed. And who was using the FBI to weaponize their children?
Good to see you, Steven. Hope you're having a good day.
And that would have also been N.J. Turner. Remember, I showed what he sent to the FBI.
I don't want to know, Maddie. I don't want to know.
Because, see, there's so much information compacted into this 43 minutes.
Because if y'all don't remember, I showed the whole FBI report that N.J. Turner did and put all those people's names on it and used her children and said her children were victims of some kind of nonsense.
See, Abe, I hope you're out there listening and absorbing this.
Glad to hear it.
We're going to talk about exactly what they do.
You're right. You're right, Abe. You didn't know the history. You don't know the history. I'm glad you admitted that, because that might give you some saving grace at this moment if you want to come out and apologize
For the slander and the libel.
So you keep your mouth shut and you hush hush and you don't say stupid things that'll get you into a court for slander.
I try to add you on all my new accounts. It's my first day, every day here on Periscope.
It wasn't me that called them, because they've been told they are being watched by their own police department. But we'll get to that, Abe, when we get to your part, because we want you to answer this question, because I think that it's important you answer this question, since you said we were felons today. Okay, I'm going to run to the bathroom, but I'll be right back. That's fine. That's good. It'll be quiet too. I won't stop. Here we go. Unless there's more
Oh, darling, you have no idea. I wish somebody had a British accent, so I talk like this. I can't do Mandy's. I can sure do a freaking UK accent. But nobody has that. That'd be cool.
Turkey really turned my stomach last night. Really, really disturbing. Oh, hold on. We got to see this comment. Let me grab she is a lip rub. Okay.
It's true. I just want to be like, oh, yes, darling, sweetie, darling.
When you hear Satan speak,
and for them to laugh and know what I'm referencing.
That is her picture. That is what we are looking at, Satan.
Hi. Yes, and then he doubles down and says, yeah, 10 minutes. And they the little storyline. Do we have Academy Awards on Periscope yet? Please. Oh, Mr. Palmer.
Yes, Abe, that is her. Now, the Southern Belle wannabe that has a lisp, now that's not her. No.
That's not her.
She always makes fun of the lisp. And you know what? Dawn Stakes always makes fun of it too. Very, very unorthodox of you to be making fun of people's speech patterns, Dawn Stakes. Slander and libel.
You understand, since you got here late. I see you got here later. But you understand.
Yes, that's Satan, the attorney Satan.
She threatened to kill him.
She calls me Satan too, so, you know, hey.
That's exactly what that woman said. She didn't say it one time. She said it 3 times.
Thanks, Lee. I try. You're the only one that knows what I'm referencing when I say that. But you just don't come on enough for me to be able to attribute it to you, because people don't realize you're from the UK. See what I'm saying?
Sorry. Do you want to say, Palmer, that the police will not enforce her threatening to kill me?
Oh, then, you're no Southern lady. Woman, this behavior is unbecoming of a lady in the South. That's what Firefighter says. I tend to agree. But you see how she does her fake accent to mock Pam? So Pam mocks Lynn's accent, and then Lynn mocks the accent that Pam's doing of Lynn. It is very, very confusing. Much like the rescope of the scope that we're doing right now. Darling.
My picture. He laughed. Wow.
Well, actually, now he's got Satan's picture, so, yeah.
Saying 12-year-old boy.
Yeah.
You know what?
Especially in regards to me, so it's a bit concerning.
Shauna, hold on a minute now. You get off of here and search your memory, because I think I remember who said that about you the first time.
There's been several of them.
Nobody's paying any attention to her.
12-year-old boy, when they saw the naked photos, or well, I guess I shouldn't have said that. I'm sorry, darling. But do you recall who that was?
What?
Because somebody said,
Hey, let it be.
Watch your husband because he's jacking off to Shauna's photo.
What?
And he said, no, I don't have a thing for 12-year-olds.
He said even this Delaware boy knows it's unbecoming of a Southern lady.
I think that was a pretty good comeback. I think that was a pretty good comeback.
You had a dream that you destroyed Justin Turner in an MMA fight. If only he would accept the charity fight with me. I offered him 585 days ago. You're counting?
That's not gross. I mean, you know what I mean.
Just diagnosed me with
Matter of fact, you're not into 12-year-old
I
boys.
remember that.
Hey, Palmer. Oh, you're gone.
Oh, she's sneakier than you'll ever imagine, firefighter. That sticky rabbit, that Buzz knows what you did, that is Allison. Divided we fall, divided we stand. Star worshiper. We're all mad here. What was the other names that she's been under? The neutralizer.
I can get Pam some assistance.
Oh God, she's been a million
Because
of them.
she seems
Yes.
extremely
anxious
anxious
and concerned about her well-being and her
She is very
family.
sneaky. More sneaky than you'll ever imagine.
Some
I
different
promise you.
services. We can get her checked out.
Let me say it for the 20th time today. We did not want to get involved in your problems. No, we did not.
I know you know, but some people don't.
We went in to sympathize with her that she was going through so much.
I said it in the Mississippi Queen Scope. Where did you come from? Why are you doing this?
Because you attached yourself to my ankle. And you just
Sounds like a pussy to me, man.
You want so much attention. It's scary.
You know, I sympathize with you, Miss Barker, over what is going on, but we're not getting involved because I was not going to ask.
Have you been working out just in case he surprisingly takes you up on it one day?
And then I did the same thing with Mandy. I love Mandy. I mean, but I wanted to encourage her art, to encourage her freedom in doing her art and being creative and using her talent and her gifts
for it, and you got lied on, and your grandchildren got doxxed.
Yes, as a result, but I still said, I do not know. And I even asked Mandy one day, straight up, Mandy, what did I say? And she repeated in my exact words, we're not coming over to get involved. You know, right. And that's
why,
right,
Pam, why are you, Pam, and Materna insinuating and alluding to the fact that Don, Allison, and me, I don't remember what other names, are running a child trafficking ring and circulating.
Look at the bunny inserting herself into this drama.
Throwing that out into the...
Yeah, well, we're not making a case now. I told you yesterday, I did tell you. See, we don't play games. We don't play games. We don't play games. We don't do it. No, ma'am. We do not play games, darling. We don't play games, Miss Lyin. Don't say, darling. We don't play games. Mr. Techno and Mr.
That would be quite a show. I want to scope that shit if he ever does say yes. Designated scoper, baby.
Darling, nothing's going to stop us. Because, see, this is the thing. You can sit over there and you can continue to
look at her all upset that I highlighted her and read all of her comments. I just said read it. That's funny.
We don't play. We came.
Let's highlight the rabbit some more. Let's highlight all of the sneaky rabbits' comments.
I think you need to maybe have a little time in a Jerry site. Really, seriously.
See, only Periscope people say Claudette like that. I'm just saying. Anybody that says Claudette is a hardcore Dawn Steak supporter. Just let me know. So if there's any trolls out there that say Claudette, they have had personal dealings or are one of the wicked ones like this bitch.
And then I like you like having conversations with Juju about God and the Bible. You do realize, Pam, that Juju has a statue of Baphomet. And he wears the satanic, what's it called? Is it a pentagram?
You've never seen any of that, Lynn. I just told you about that.
Pam.
Did I miss?
Pam.
Did I miss a comment?
Do you hear yourself?
That was very sweet, and it was very nice. But you know what the difference between these men that you continue to attack, including 33. Now, 33.
Oh, there's one.
We came to.
She's looking at Boomer. Boomer is Palmer 222. Does everybody know that? She's looking at him because she knows he's disgusting and he's there watching. Look at this. Look at her patting Brandon's back about tormenting Nordic. So if you torment Nordic, now Brandon will know.
Who is this? Who is this?
Pam.
Oh, Pam.
Told you that was Palmer is Boomer. See, this right here is letting Brandon know that Allison, the sneaky rabbit, approves of the tormenting of Nordic Mike from Brandon. You see what they do? See the little fire thing? Oh, I'll get Allison's approval if I go and put Juicebox Trap out for Nordic. She thinks, see, she's just a sneaky little fucker. Sneaky little fucking rabbit. You got mad that I was highlighting your comments? Let me do them all so I can go back and talk about everything that you're saying. Mike has lots of evidence to support all of his claims. They're just all in his scopes, and he won't organize them. But he has it. Don't you worry your pretty little head there, Sneaky.
Yes.
Look at her.
Hello.
Cheering it on.
Blah.
Mike's not threatening anybody.
We definitely know that's her because it was a camera clip. So
you know.
But
now that's the
thing. I mean,
filters and stuff can make people.
Why would I be responsible for this?
I don't know. It's also an angle.
And Mike wouldn't hunt people to begin with.
Looking down is
doesn't even hunt animals. He says he wants to go hunt deer, but I know he's not going to be able to shoot anything. This is about the church. Oh, look at my sad faces and my happy faces at the same time because I'm fucking confused rabbit.
Satan had the gall.
Now, the person that she was making fun of was Tammy Blair's daughter.
Look, alcoholic here.
Her daughter,
she can't handle it.
Blair's in a bathing suit,
mocking her. And Satan actually has the gall.
She has a fake southern accent. She only has a southern accent when she's around Lyin. Pretty funny to watch, actually.
Wow.
Exactly.
Yeah, but people have been told that they are being watched. I don't know how much else I can tell them that. Miss Tina, you might be very, very careful of your words. You know, let me do this because I know it bothers you. Hush. Oh, gosh. We take these to the proper authorities. And there is a division in the Las Vegas Police Department that handles underage prostitution. And we are very curious, as they are, about the scope that was shared to us. And we play right back here. If you missed that, or you cut enough for that.
Yeah, this guy's an asshole.
And get your head back on straight down.
Look at Kerry, who's Kimmy Gibbler. This is Kerry the refrigerator. Not your biz, not your biz. Mob wife, Gotti life, Giga NYC. Yeah, this bitch. She hates Allison. Just let you know. Allison hates her too. Funny to watch.
So why is a lady that claims to be a lady of God and a Christian making fun of something she can't help?
Look at her dogs. I think she's in Arizona. Look at you getting all in the business there, Bunny.
Because Justice told her to.
This is the
If you
female
can't take the
female
crazy
33.
anymore, then what the fuck
Which one?
are you doing in here?
Materna.
Oh, of course, maternity is. What the hell is
What the
Pam?
hell is
Forget
Pam?
about we Facebook people. We
I
call each
think
other
maybe
by
I think
name
maybe she
because
should.
when
I
we
mean,
friend
Kerry,
them
she
on
really
Facebook,
does need
Over
so we don't
some
get
maybe
names
Kerry
over
some
there.
help
So
from
once
her.
in a while, but
maybe
kind of
Pam,
big.
You know,
Remember the
for a
outfit
little
she had on at the door?
absolutely.
Gray
Okay, let's
sweater,
get back.
black top, silver pants. Remember that? That's the same thing she always wears in her scopes. Would you think? Can you imagine, ma'am, was that the only outfit she had?
Pam is right. The little
When she
pants.
has
Yep. That's what I just did, bitch. Ask and you shall receive.
All right, here we go. Here we go. And we all know the reason I don't do my face or my body or my house or anything is because, of course, I was Mr. Palmer back. Look, what the hell is
Yep,
Anyway,
sure did.
oh, you know what? I know who Joey Palmer is. Joey Palmer is Boomer.
Look at that. I'm the one inciting violence. Oh, really? Oh, you're such a fucking hypocrite. You fucking bitch.
They look like a lesbian dyke couple.
That's exactly what you do, you fucking
Lamb in the
sneaky
middle. Lamb in the
fucking
middle.
bitch.
Joe's in the middle with the.
She used to do this to Kerry. She did this to Kerry.
Thanks, guys. Thanks, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks.
The whole entire time she was my friend. It's amazing how she just flips it around and then says that we all do it. Look at this one. My picture is exactly what I look like when I got back from the beach last fall. I'm like, I have a really nice picture of me at the beach last fall too.
Well, Miss Pam, you got her up in your bean.
Why don't you explain to
Satan
the difference between
She's a fucking self-righteous cunt.
and T-O-O?
Okay, I gotta clarify something that she just said. Okay. Anybody that has any sense knows this.
Yes, I know Kerry the cow is upset. She has had a bad couple of days. I agree.
Not like Stevie. I understand that's probably the only people Tina has ever been involved with besides the FBI. But you don't get a clearance letter until they tell you that you are quote unquote clear.
Oh, I don't bother at all, but yet she's talking to me through the chat.
And she means two citizens.
Mm.
Yeah, like because you don't get to go visit their office. No, you don't get to go to their office. They have to come to your door. Okay, we need to move on. We have gotten distracted. We're only 9 minutes in here.
No honest does that.
Water. Word for word. And it's very concerning to me. Very concerning. And I've done all the reporting where they say that. Remember? Some of you guys have been around for a long time.
You see, you're trying to be sneaky again?
So anyway.
It's funny how they always talk about Joe being the beef in between the buns and the sandwich and stuff. Meanwhile, I had the Joe sandwich and I was the meat. Now, see, the Joes always have to be part of the sandwich because they are never the main course.
She victimized all us with their daughters.
Oh, God bless her.
You know me with my
Bless her.
Hey, Jeff.
Yeah. Oh, yes, she did. Yes, she did. She was comparing her daughter to Blair's daughter, which was she got her own daughter. She did. And then you see how she ran with that narrative on state. Same narrative she ran on me. Same narrative she ran on Lyin, saying that we did shit to her daughter. And then voila, 2 months prior, we see the accounts. Oh, and Barker, by the way, I never stated that I would remove your daughter's profile to Daisy last night in the theme. What I said was all children scope accounts on this app. First of all, it should have never been me. Second of all, it absolutely is now. It is very true. That's what I said. Barker, I never stated I made it. You're fucking sick too. That's Materna's little friend. Mm-hmm.
Wait, who's my little friend?
Strangest thing is that.
Wait, who's my little friend?
You guys know I took my water light down on purpose, right? To be I don't know. Who was she talking about?
I don't know. Who's my little friend?
I don't know.
Now, see, I was highlighting a comment and talking about her comment.
Maybe she was speaking about this book.
And so
I don't know.
I found out that highlighting her comment upset her. So I went back and highlighted all of her comments. And then I came back and she's like, she's just doing exactly what I told her to, because I told her to go highlight all of my shit. I was like, dude, what a Dawn Stakes move. Jiu-jitsu. J-E-W-jitsu. She learned that from Dawn.
God, what a psycho. Go ahead. Objective is too conservative. And Brenda, or no. All right, stop right there. Stop right there.
I know, right?
I gotta say this. Objective
to put conservatives in jail. Okay, the way our judicial system works is they don't give a rat's ass if you're a Democrat or a conservative, you stupid bitch. If you have broken the
Lava
law,
God,
you're
long
going to
time no
jail.
see.
Okay?
Going to jail.
Not
Bullshit.
my problem.
Bullshit.
Not my problem either.
Before we got some more conservative judges in there, absolutely conservatives were targeted through the judicial and from the bench. Absolutely they were. This woman is literally a liberal. She's probably a Bernie communist, if I had to
We're
guess.
having a party here, Christine. Hold on.
Do you know what charlatan means?
Oh, yes. And shyster. She's both.
Definitely a charlatan.
Tell her to show up you. You can send me the picture, and we'll do that. Mm-hmm. It's really sick. And when in fact, they're the ones that are actually stalking children and weaponizing DCS. And I sound like a broken fucking record here.
Say this.
But that's the thing.
My ex-husband, I mean, he wasn't, but anyway, she makes my ex-husband look like Jesus.
Cynthia Cockroach. That's what they recruit.
Oh my God, firefighter! Did I recruit you to call CPS on somebody?
But
you better go.
Oh, just so you know, I've been cleared in every freaking vicinity of the police department, the FBI, and they obviously found that no child.
I've actually got proof that it was definitely stacked against conservatives.
No. I think
and after Trump got elected, our court went to the Mississippi Supreme Court, and some of the justices all but said that in the opinion.
Queen of Truth. Why did you have to put that photo in my mind?
Anywhere.
So you can put the voice with the face.
No, her being in that thong.
Would anyone here raise your hand if you would ever call a 9-year-old little girl the C word?
I guess somebody that was angry that didn't have their own might, that is angry at the world. But anyway, go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, that narrative again, I told. And what people need to remind her of for her own video was, did she not go to a police department and state, even with the same records, that the FBI already cleared Beyonce? You can't do double jeopardy. The FBI. Oh, there's no double jeopardy.
Wait. I'm not going to let that go. Okay, no.
Cleared and double jeopardy.
Okay, you need to sit down, Miss Piazza, with your nonsense. Because first of all, the FBI does not clear anybody. The FBI will not even tell the local police someone has been cleared. And second of all, double jeopardy only attaches when you have been charged, tried, and found not guilty.
Right, Miss Tina.
So, Tina, why don't you Google that?
Well, it may not be double jeopardy, but they don't reopen an investigation unless they've got new enough evidence to do so, to justify doing so. They have to justify their investigations, too. They can't just willy-nilly do something because Satan calls up and demands it.
Instead of sitting there listening to it, you need to hold them accountable and say, hey, you just went all the way to Piazza's police station, Sheriff.
Okay, stop it right there. Hey, pervert Abe, I'm holding you accountable. That's what I'm doing.
Jesus.
Okay, go ahead.
Thank you. No. Now, this is some sick shit. Stating that my DA is hiding or covering for child trafficking.
Okay, stop right there. Now, she's throwing my name all in this scope. I have never said that about her DA, ever. ever. And in fact, I don't believe that. But anyway, go
What
ahead.
did she say? I missed it, but I'm going to fill you in on something. The DA, there are charges that can be put on.
3 of them.
So if I burp, it's the most horrible thing in the world. But if somebody in her chat burps, oh, well, I'm not going to say anything about that.
However, the district
attorney does not want to prosecute the fucking lunatic. I never said that there wasn't anything. Those police never said anything to me. There was no double jeopardy. She wasn't cleared of anything.
Okay, well, this is the thing. Her DA has not told me that at all. So please continue.
What did the DA tell you? Well, you don't have. You can't tell me. That's fine. That's fine. That's okay. That's fine.
But the DA, I'm not saying that any district attorney is involved in child trafficking. That would be like Tina saying that about me.
No, you won't.
To crowd target that DA. I'm not doing that.
You know what? I'm gonna stick to my
She
word.
was always there, dude. She was always there.
And that's on me.
And that's on me. That's not on you. Me.
That's right. That's on you. I believe. I do not believe that. Go ahead.
Okay. Who talks that way? Ever since I've been being stalked and whatever by that group, that is all they talk about. It's very strange.
Wait a second. Stop it right there. Wait, stalked by that group.
We weren't even a group. She put us together.
Right. She pops up with
Going poop, Lynn?
in her profile, full first name and last name, and now she's trying to twist it to say that it's a group. No,
we were never a group. I was in no group. I was by myself. I did this myself. People helped me out, and I appreciate it, but I never got anyone involved.
Kathy Barker. The only reason I knew Kathy Barker's name was from N.J. Turner. You learn? Yeah. Now go ahead.
Okay, Christina, she called me earlier and threatened to kill me. So we decided that perhaps we should play the scope she did immediately after. She waited 12 minutes and something, or 13 minutes or something. I would have to get the exact timing on it. But she waited to come live because Jen was on the phone with me, and I combined the call so Jen could hear her the third time she called. And it was interesting because she waited because Jen and I said we were going to go live and play the recording. And I was confused. She waited, and then she went live. And then we heard the chicken even more because you can hear the chicken when in all three of her phone calls. It's horrible. It's so adorable.
Hey, psycho. I said keep the nighttime to sleep.
Exactly. Exactly.
She did.
I've been stalked by a group like ever guys.
You're not.
And notice they all talk about that. That's not like a nerve.
The rabbit's nerves are shot. Ooh. Boo-hoo.
You know what I'm saying, right? You have to be careful. I'm going to be having my class now.
What did that say?
It says maternity belief over the Turners being abused by CPS. Pam is recorded in a conversation that put out for 2 minutes to calling CPS on Lyin. Sure did.
No, she didn't.
Time out. Where did she get all these supposed recordings?
I would love to see that recording, Kathy. So I called, and it was recorded. The phone call was recorded. When I called, and I'm so tired of repeating this, when I called Blair's police department, it was Patricia Horton that contacted me regarding contacting the actual police department, but she's not in the police department jurisdiction. She's in the sheriff's office. And I actually spoke to the captain. I would not speak to anyone else after something had happened between Miss Blair and I.
And
everyone knows the Facebook side.
Hey, pervert Abe, and in that recorded phone call, I'm saying I have nothing to say about the children. I have nothing about the children.
Right. Materna called the actual DCE, whatever it is, the CPS place, and explained to them that she was being accused, and the lady took the information from her, and that was that. And then it was later that Tammy Blair came out because they had claimed that when the CPS worker came to the door, she said that she had been contacted by Karen Materna, which was an absolute lie. First of all, when CPS comes to your door, they do not tell you who contacted them. But secondly, we already knew, and that was why we called the Sheriff's Department to clarify that. That's why I called. Because I also was being accused of calling on Tammy Blair, which I did not do.
Hey, pervert A, that's why I called CPS in Georgia, and Tammy Blair has actually heard it, and I put it out on the live, telling them, please document that it was not me, because they are coming after me professionally and targeting me over it.
Exactly. And when I called, it was because I was accused of making that call, and they had not. And he clarified that they had never received any videos from me or any correspondence from me at all. And the initial information on the Blair children went from Patricia Horton to the police department. Okay, to the police department, not to the sheriff's office. The police department sat on it. They reviewed it. They said there's no criminal activity here, and they moved it over to being taken care of by CPS to see what they would find. And yes, they did. They went to her home. They did it, and then they cleared.
So yes, pervert A, when they accused me, I proved that negative. When they also accused me of calling Blair's husband's job, I also proved that by calling the company, speaking to the attorney, recording it, getting the appropriate affidavit signed that said I didn't do it.
Do we know Grace Stokes or who Tarzan is? It better be somebody I know, because I mean you'll be gone in 3 seconds since you open your mouth. 3 seconds. That's what you have.
I totally agree. I'm gonna walk the dog, but I'll be right back.
Hello, ladies.
And no, pervert Abe, I did not sound gleeful. What I sounded like was exactly what I had said when they made the public video of their child in the street. This is the way to get CPS to your house. Can I help it that I know how it works when the police are called and a child is involved? No. Does that mean I did it? No. And I didn't do it, but they continue to use that. Continue to.
Right. And I had a long conversation with the captain of the sheriff's office. I explained my position with him. I said, did you know this? Did you know that? And you know, I adore this man. I mean, he was so logical and he was so kind to me. And we went through it, and he calmed me, and I was very calm. But you have to remember that at that time, okay, Miss Blair and I were really going back and forth over some false allegations that had been made, and you know, she was saying some very ill will things about me.
Yeah, and the bottom line is this. Let me just say this, and we can keep listening to this. They can continue to try to bring Blair's name in this, but the only person, Blair, and Pam are in a good place, and they want to divide.
Right.
And so they don't know the truth. Blair herself has heard every single tape.
Right.
Now, NJ Turner said she did a FOIA request. I would like for her to show one of me.
Right.
Just one.
Right. And anyway,
because she is a liar.
I'm going to continue this.
I'm going to drop out because my daughter's getting loud. She's playing a video. I'll be back. I'm listening now.
Okay, keep playing it.
Yes, and then they all cried. DCS was called on that. Mm-hmm. They weaponized DCS bigly.
Once again, she's saying they. I have never said that, ever.
I'm a Trump supporter. We're going to talk to the whole entire family. Even you dead. Oh, yeah, that's impressive. Please
what the hell does that have to do with Trump?
Or a Trump shirt while you're acting a fool, because it's really embarrassing to our nation. I mean, look, I think Trump has enough going on, and all you did was validate exactly what Hillary Clinton stated, that we were deplorable. And the reason she said that is for your very behavior publicly.
Actually, it's your kind of behavior, Tina.
That's right.
Saying that a good Christian, no, I can't use the word good, saying that a faithful Christian woman is selling anal beads on Etsy. Saying that I took men to privates to show them how they used anal beads.
Pam, you said that you understood why a 60-year-old man would look at a 9-year-old little girl's legs in a sexual way.
I don't think it's yeah. Then we got the other one over there talking about my tattoos and people chiming in on that. We've got people, Tina, sitting in while you're making fun of my beautiful daughter. My beautiful daughter. Well, that apple doesn't fall very far from the tree, but that one. Yeah, she can be very spiteful.
Okay, keep playing it. Let's hear what she has to say.
Clues. And then the other thing is the hypocrisy, right? And then they don't even realize in their own videos and in their own comments, in videos and in beams, that they complain of things being done to them, which are obviously not being done to them, but they do it. They're the ones doing it. It's very, very
How can you accuse someone of stalking a child that you don't even have?
Stalking a child you don't have, but also she's saying we made false things, accusations. Well, we know that Blair was true because she showed her letter, right?
That's right.
We have never seen anything or any verification at all from Kimberly Ashford or whatever the hell her name is. And we have never seen any verifications from the Turners. The only thing we saw from the Turners was doggone it. Hold on, Tammy. We never saw anything from the Turners either, although we do know that we're believing that did happen.
Miss Lynn, before it gets lost, can I say something?
And we did see proof.
Again, three times CPS has been in the Turners' lives because of the Turners. First in Texas, because they refused to not put their children on the internet. Right. Somebody made a false I didn't do it. I wasn't even around. Then the second time, an officer says it on a live video that he did it. Then this time, she wants to blame me and everybody else again when we didn't do it.
Right, but again, the police that did it. There's the other situation where the 4 phone calls were made to the police on me, the city, and to Adult Protective Services, which since that time, Marietta just last week.
Miss Lynn, when you can hear me, is it okay if I interrupt for just a second? Because I don't think something should get lost.
She would exchange information. Dawn McKenna came on and said she'd give anything the Turners wanted. So
Hey, Pam, I'm only going to be up here for a minute because I'm in the tub, but I wanted to come on here and say, Marietta called my husband's job. She knows she did.
Yes.
Patricia Horton brought CPS into my life.
Yes,
along with the minions. They knew all about it. They covered for her.
Right, but don't forget, there's right here. Don't forget that we have the screenshots. That
we have everything.
Put out saying that she made those calls as well.
Right. I've heard all the phone calls that Karen's made. I've heard all the phone calls Pam's made. Me and Karen and Pam are good. Me and everybody on this side is good as far as I know. If there's any problems, you need to reach out to me so we can talk about it. Other than that, y'all can kiss my ass. Quit bringing my damn name up, please.
But hey, Tammy, just clarify this. You heard the phone calls, and none of those phone calls was me talking about any of your children or anything.
Absolutely not. Even when they decided that you want
Miss Blair, we want you to take a bubble bath with Materna. We could care less.
That's right.
Y'all share a tub.
But you got to see and you put your damn mouth.
Yeah, they're using it against me and Pam is what they're using.
Yeah, we good. Y'all ain't got that to worry about. That shit's over with.
No, I wasn't saying me and you had something to worry about. I was just saying that they don't seem to get it through their head. They don't seem to get it through their head that it wasn't me and Pam ever that put CPS in anyone's life.
Yes, it was. Lyin.
Okay, are we ready?
I wish you would unblock the boss man 4040 because that's that stupid guy. I like to see his stupid comments. But anyway,
oh my God, I can't take any more today, Karen. I'm sorry. My life is in danger. My life has been threatened. Yeah,
I know that's true. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you. So I don't know what else to say, but yeah, it is. And weaponizing these, yes, you are at a whole new level of low life. Big time. No one should ever weaponize these. Yes. My next thing is, I want to. This is very serious now, all kidding aside. How many children were removed when maternal was their GAL under the state to make a decision as to whether the child was leave or was placed? That honestly alarmed me so bad that when I started observing her behavior just a few months ago, more than a few months ago, and then we started coming up. And I'm like so concerned because I'm sure there are hundreds of children that were removed that should have never been removed. And that's my theory, and I'm sticking with it. I've been on point with these groups for many, many months to a T.
Wow. Well, this is what I'll say. Stop that right there. Stop that right there. Stop that right there because I will take that to the police department as well. And I have an obligation. I have said this before. That is something she is using to target me because she wants somebody to lash out on this box. My children's names have been all over this box. That is a false statement. And I don't care if it's her theory or not. She's the one that decided to say it on this box. It's not true because I am the one and everybody in this state that has ever dealt with me, including the department, knows I will fight to the end to keep a child with a parent.
Wait. It gets better, Karen. I know you haven't heard this, but let it go. It gets much better here. Much better here.
From the looks of your picture, you fight to the end, get 3 big knocks down your face.
Well, and the thing is, that doesn't even make sense. If that's the case, there's no way that you would call CPS on a family because, what else do they do but remove the child?
Oh, that mother or that father.
She's just full of shit.
She's dressed. She shouldn't have her kid. Oh, that car is too old. She shouldn't have her kids, or she doesn't speak articulate English. I'm going to take her kids. Because the journey is very judgmental. You know what we have to wonder? Let me just throw this out there.
What, am I judgmental in my personal life because I think she's a crazy loon?
Well, I'm wondering if she has had previous
yes, it absolutely sounds like it, and it absolutely sounds like possibly a GAL that she could not, bathe and dress appropriately enough to even show up in court, probably. But that's not my problem. My problem is what she is doing on this box continuously.
Yep. Okay, here we go. I know what the bar's going to do when they hear you talking like Zen and Daisy last night. To me, Daisy's scope last night with you and that beam truly sickened me. And I think it scarred me for life, the way you spoke very inappropriately in a sexual manner of a child. Yeah. And then it goes back to the thing of trafficking children, which is, again, so
disturbing. And then the prostitution of children, the porn, like who talks this way? I don't know anyone.
Yeah, stop it right there. Stop it right there. Stop it right there. You know who talks this way? A former prosecutor that can see the crimes hidden behind the people.
What county did she prosecute in?
That can see through them.
I haven't been able to find that.
This way.
I'm guessing Hazard County from Dukes of Hazzard.
Oh, okay. So it's all in her brain, in her mind.
It's all rough. It's not proof anymore, right? But I think as a whole, the rest of the stuff is a distraction, so nothing gets done. But I think we really all need to do something about that because, in the big scheme of things, children are actually being impacted by Materna and other persons in the group like Materna. You know, it's false narratives and bullshit. I am very concerned about children, and I'm sure, 99.9% accuracy, that there are children that are in foster care or wherever those poor children are because of Materna. In the Alabama courthouse.
Wow. What's interesting there is that she's all about children.
Uh-huh.
She's so about children, but have we forgotten what she has done to Kathy Barker's daughter? And I heard that, and I thank Kathy again for playing that tape. But here's the interesting part. She just less than a week ago put up photographs and showed my grandchildren. But she's all about children. And she's who walks around with my child's first and last name on this box. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's interesting. It's interesting what all she has to say because she's just telling on herself. I haven't heard the chickens for a minute. I think they did go to roost.
Actually, Maddie is a nickname. It's not a name.
I don't know, guys. The stuff she says is, oh my God, it's very bad. Did you guys get to see that scope last night? I know we said dinner. It's gone. I was in there and I was like, thank God I had left a few minutes before. And that's an absolute lie. The scope is not gone. Daisy's scope is still up.
But it wasn't.
Yes,
that's probably what I
put it back up, but it wasn't.
So to those of you that were in that scope,
and we haven't even gotten to watch that yet.
Savannah and Queen Ray Hub and Heress and whoever else was in there. I don't believe none of you said anything about that being very dysfunctional. So Karen Materna, I think you should be embarrassed like Tamara hit it on the head, saying, you're so highly educated, you worked your butt off to get that law degree, but yet you're on here acting a fool or backwards. Mm-hmm.
Oh, was I acting a fool or was I actually taking up for children that these people are exploiting all over the internet?
So,
go ahead.
I just wanted to do a quick little update and say how extremely disgusted I am with the videos that were done last night. Mm-hmm. And you too, Randy. You got to put the video.
Uh-huh. Oh, he's too afraid of you. Every time you address him, he shits his couch.
Of the weirdos on this app.
He's
and
very
you
afraid
realize
of you.
there's a little fine print on the bottom of your little shit apps that you use. It says, do not disseminate.
But the thing is, the little weasel is afraid of me, too.
Oh, your girls. Uh-huh.
Do not disseminate for harassment. Or harm. Didn't she harm my granddaughters?
How?
Hasn't she harmed Kathy Barker's daughter? She's harmed Karen's daughter? And then now once again says that there are children in foster care because of me. Oh yeah, that one. 300 of them at least, Karen. I mean, that's amazing. But I'm amused at her at how angelic she wants to look for Abe. See, and this is the man that later you will hear say, I don't know the histories. But he can make it.
It's a very bad thing. States are right in the fine print.
Hey, Pam, I just sent you that. Show that up.
You guys have a nice day.
Show that up for everybody to see. What I just sent you that was his screenshot of what he said.
Okay. Are you that I said before? Sure, hold on.
Lynn, hi, Lynn.
Yes.
Okay. Well, shoot, let me look at this really quick.
This is pervert Abe.
19 minutes. Okay.
Lying. Oh.
See, I get
lies keep adding up.
Oh, yeah. I showed that. No, I showed that already in this one. This is where he says it here. Yeah, she admitted she posted a provocative picture of her child in a thong bikini. Her daughter was in a bathing suit. I don't think it was a thong.
No,
but
she doesn't own a thong, and it wasn't provocative.
It was a bathing suit. Only a pervert would be looking for a thong on a.
That's why I say,
girl.
Yes, you got that right, Christina. That's what he said.
Mm-hmm.
Now what?
It wasn't a thong.
That was today.
I saw that.
That was today, Christina.
Yeah, he said it in here. He said that in here. That photograph was of a couple young girls in their bathing suit at the beach, and they were not in thongs.
But it sounds like to me the kind that we used to prosecute that would use binoculars on the beach to provocative young girls in thongs. Sick idiot.
Sick. It's a sickness. We're moving on. Maybe. Everybody's grown afraid. I think Glenn is still scoping. I can only tolerate the turnout and Pam's voice on there. That creepy and that drunk and the crazy shit they do is just disturbing. Right,
Cincy B, but look what he said.
I didn't hear Jason Scope last night. She did Scope.
Oh, what's that? Here we go, Abe.
What did she say?
Publicly. I didn't want to repeat it because they'll clip it, but it was extremely disgusting and vile of a child, her child, saying that Stakes was doing these things and that he had wanted to do these things. And
hey, can you play that? Can you play Daisies when I was on the beach?
Not.
That is a blatantly false accusation.
Of course it is.
Demonstrably false.
Oh, wait. Demonstrably false? Like what you just said?
No, Abe. It's not. Did you not hear the conversation that DJ KK and Stakes had regarding 16-year-old girls? See, Abe, you don't want to say that it's demonstrably false.
But what he just said was demonstrably false.
Yes, that your daughter was in a thong. I'm concerned.
My God, these people are mentally ill.
You're very near Las Vegas.
It really is unreal. I mean, I'm just curious. Who does Pam think she is? I'm just curious where her authority comes from, because people have to have some form of authority to be speaking out like this.
Well, and Lynn, I just want to say, and I know you want to get back to this, but I mean, I think it's really worthy of speaking of when it comes to Abe and this and the way that they keep putting this out or projecting this out to the public. They're making it, if you notice, they keep on making it seem or appear as if, by her terminology, pervert Abe, he's doing this. He simply made a comment that was in no way of any type of sexual nature towards a child. His comment is self-explanatory. He's simply saying, basically, that a mother put a provocative picture out of her child on the internet. But somehow these people are so mentally ill that they think they can come on here and now describe him as a pervert when he's simply giving his perception of what this mother has done to her own child. It's beyond comprehension. It's mentally freaking ill, and it makes my head hurt.
Yeah. It's unreal.
And I would think that you seem to be a man of the street. I mean, you are a man of knowledge. I would think you would be concerned to hear two men on a live scope talking about having sex with a 20-year-old and her 16-year-old companion. And
possibly
if you are not
16, maybe, but then they talk about stalking her to. But then they talk about stalking her to find out her age.
Right. And
Okay, I'm back.
You know, I mean, and I really.
I see that Allison was
but there are
so worried about me going out and walking my dog. I'm back. Sneaky rabbit.
Country besides the FBI.
Anyway, the Zoom is open if you want to come in.
And
these units, okay, they're like the gang units, okay? Maybe you're uneducated in this, so let me educate you. They're like the gang units in each police department in cities where there are.
They're task force for children.
Yes.
Is what they are.
And
It should be a task force for you.
They're very interested in finding runaways. You know, they could give you the names of hundreds of runaways. And Las Vegas is a point of action, no doubt, in my mind, of where these young girls do land. They may be picked up. They may be picked up all over the country and taken to Nevada. And there are cities, and there are a lot of there is legal prostitution in the state of Nevada in different cities. And so we have to be concerned when we hear someone up on a scope bragging, okay, and they say this took place in Las Vegas, probably the runway capital where it's done. You know, if
but not only that, they were laughing about it. It was cute,
right? Yeah. Oh, yeah. And maybe, Abe, you're not familiar.
You can hear me? All right. Lynn, you ain't no one's mom, you dingbat. Shut the fuck up. And if Chucky Kerry is up in there, she can shut the fuck up too. Both of their asses is prejudiced over there.
Well, we do all know that already. I mean, you only have to listen to them for a while. You're surprised the bunny is on scope without her? What do you mean? Bunny's right there. KK also has a free attorney. Yes, we know. His brother that you said was so horrible whenever you were hanging out with me. But, oh, he's so cool now, right, Allison? Fucking sneaky bitch.
Such thing. And the same with Karen.
What kind of law enforcement background does she have?
Supposedly she was some type of dispatcher of some kind.
That's not a law enforcement. All that is somebody that answers the phone and connects it to the appropriate, or either radios the damn car. That's insane.
For children.
She's not wasn't a commissioned officer.
Basically, we're not the Netflix.
Dispatch is not that.
But when you say something that is concerning, when it is concerning,
we would not just sit here and listen to it.
And
okay?
No. I would not have listened to it.
It's funny that you say that, Jeff, because Dawn Stakes can't be in there until sundown. So, I guess depending on where you're at in the world. But he's over here on the East Coast. So, I'd say another 20 minutes to a half an hour. We'll see more of Dawn Stakes. But I think Dawn Stakes was the sleepy scope last night. I think Don Stakes was avoiding his religious stuff last night and was on as a troll. That's what I think. Talked an awful lot like Don Stakes.
Basically at her on how she could.
Dude, it's not like he hasn't done it before. I've seen him on 2 in the morning on Saturday morning. I'm telling you, from Friday sundown till Saturday sundown. If you see Don Stakes on, I need to know immediately. You still with me, babe?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, I'll make sure you're there. The Zoom been acting weird lately. It's sundown there. Yeah, I know. It's pretty much there. So he'll be here shortly. Unfortunately, we always like to do stuff on Friday night, so we didn't have to be bothered by his ass.
Authorities to the task force in Las Vegas so that they can investigate or do whatever they have to do. Damn did. I turned it over to my local PD only because he sat on a stove making excuses for my daughter's first and last name being on his
Like she's not rude. The rabbit's fucking rude as fuck.
I asked him to stop. He said he didn't have to stop.
Bless his heart. Bless his heart.
Extremely.
Oh my God, yes I see. Oh, I sure do.
When Karen did this scope a long time ago, it's been months. Yes. Isn't it?
Look at Brandon over there. Nobody likes your balls except for. I'm just gonna be quiet because I'll just make you mad.
People are attacking her child when they're not doing it.
They're not doing it. And
what do you mean lifted? What does she mean lifted? Wasn't that put in a scope?
Yes, it was on a public live feed.
Okay. So how on earth can they claim that somebody went and lifted it?
Because it's all about the wording, and that's what's so dangerous about her. Is she is an attorney. She knows what she needs to say and have others say to perk up the ears of law enforcement to harass people.
Say for certain people. See, you notice
Never
she
talk
will
to
never.
you. Because what she's saying is mumbo jumbo. If she was in front of a real attorney.
You remember that scope that I was looking for? I found it. We're doing it. Dude, I found it. Can you believe it? My hard work paid off. Can you believe it? I'm so excited. We're going to do it like...
You're good.
I was hoping to do it right after Pam is done with hers, but she's been going a long time. I don't know if I can wait, because then Kerry's going to go to bed with her fucking early going to bed ass.
Yeah, she's an old lady. Her medicine kicks in.
Did you hear Lynn saying that she has my birth certificate and that I'm 59?
Is she alive?
I mean 49. Can you believe that shit?
She is alive.
You know why she says that she has my birth certificate? Because I showed it to her to show her that I was a female. And she was like, you didn't have to do that. But I bet you she took a screenshot of that because she's a fucking asshole.
Wow, what a shady fit.
Mm-hmm.
Can't trust
You're
her.
gonna put your
You can't trust.
You don't think other people will.
You definitely can't trust Lynn. I mean, you definitely can't trust that sneaky rabbit. And if you trust Kerry, Godspeed. Same with Don Stakes.
Only reason why this is an issue.
God, he's so
it is
loud.
not that all of
Why
us
is he
on
so
Periscope are
fucking
saying
loud?
you did this and you put your child out, and we're just pounding her with this. She has been claiming for as long as that we know, everybody's known her, that people are attacking her child. She accuses everybody of it, and the simple reason why it's even being talked.
Yeah, but we also know you're old.
About and
you say get off my lawn all the time.
Saying, lady,
you are putting as a mother, you have visual form. Who are you to sit here and say that You complete mentally ill retard.
She is. She absolutely is.
But
9-year-old in a little 9-year-old bikini. You know, the problem is you don't put a
14-year-old girl in any type
So
of
Brandon says, Babe Ree, what is it? Babe Ree loves my plums too.
Don't put a child
We know.
in any type of something.
Hampshire don't come up on a public.
See, I don't like when he's on there because
amongst the same
he's
people
loud and she's quiet. Like, shut the fuck up, dude. Hang up. Quit trying to insert yourself.
I don't get this concept, but I do know this. If you're fucking an old man and you're sitting there worried about a goddamn baby's bathing suit and the baby is 14 years old, you're fucking giving mental health. And it's a fault.
Okay, again,
Good
that
God.
was not the point.
That was not the point. The point is charges were going to be filed. I've never seen that picture before.
I don't know, Lynn. I just feel bad for you guys. I really do. It's a shame and it's really sad that y'all are having, because see, we dealt with this, and I'm sorry that you guys, by just, because it's been so publicly done, that somehow they have said the only reason why it's being talked about is because she keeps talking about
other photos
has
that
a very sad life.
She acquired
And Pam,
photos
I guess her
them.
family probably has nothing in some senior, section, some type of senior. Can get any attention is to sit on the internet.
because these people make the way that they
project and they
I'm
sound
gonna refresh
right.
this.
So
Obviously, I'm having a hell of a time with this right at this moment. I'm gonna refresh it and see what happens. If not, I'm just gonna go right into the Kerry scope. There's really no reason to hold it off any longer.
What'd you say?
I was saying that I was refreshing this because it keeps bugging out. And then if it keeps bugging out, we'll just do the Kerry scope because it's been long enough. I've been trying not to scope over Pam, but, what can you do?
Right. Right. And let me tell you something about a song. A song is cut in a B in the front, and that was not a song.
Okay, so I mean,
It's just a person in the bathing suit. Why did it make it
are
a big
these
deal?
ladies now?
It's a really big deal about everything on
Talking
here.
about her daughters.
Child porn and all that. So these ladies are saying it's perfectly okay for you to live stream a 14-year-old boy or girl in swimming suits. It is.
Now
I
she's
guess that's
14.
what they're saying.
I don't. Lynn,
I thought she was 16, but whatever.
And I'd like to know.
Yes. I will clarify something to her, meaning legally, not physically. Absolutely.
We'll find out.
I'm not going to fight anybody, and I'm not going to let anybody beat my ass either. I can take care of myself.
Is that what you wanted, Don?
You wanted a picture of my 14-year-old in a bathing suit so that Abe can come out and lie and visualize
That
was
funny.
sick fuck.
Wow.
Hold on, we're going because it
Hey,
gets worse.
Tina, play that for the bar. I'll go play it for them because y'all are sick and they will see straight through you.
No, they won't,
Oh,
girl.
great.
By the way, are you
Prove that? Does she have any recordings of that? Of Tina calling to kill her?
people's face?
Does she have Parkinson's? Because that does cause delusion.
Now she's talking about Parkinson's. You know, it's funny. The hypocrisy here.
Pictures with a zoom lens and have a ton of
Dude, you brought every problem onto yourself, Clay.
sick, Tina. What it is, I know.
Yeah, this is going in and out. So what I'm gonna do is just start this over, and bet you can just stay there, but I'm gonna start the scope over, and we're gonna play the Kerry scope.
Yeah, we have to get her before she goes to sleep.
Right. I'm setting up the thing for that. Hold on a sec. Alright, I gotta make a couple texts first. Give me a sec. Not very long. Glay said, "I'm done. No more drama for me." But he's right there. Yeah, I actually said that, what, an hour ago? Like, how many scopes did he do saying he wouldn't want to be a part of this? But he's been in it ever since then. Even more so than pretty much anybody else. Except for the major players, you know?
Yep.
Excuse me. Goodness. Soup went down my wrong tube. Okay, so do I have it titled? Let me see. I think I did. I wanted to add to it. Okay. So I'm going to shut this down, but I'll be right back. So just refresh, and I'll see you there. I'm going to stay on, babe. I'll be right back.
Bye.